laughing with myself. That's the way I wanna be, laughing with myself. That's the brightest side of me.
All right, welcome to Laughing with Myself. I am at my sister's place, and I'm using her computer and microphone. My laptop is dead. I gotta try to bring it back to life. I have an Apple Genius Bar appointment tomorrow. Those feet you hear, that is my sister's corgi, Bonnie. She's a real bossy corgi. Yeah, my freaking laptop. God, it makes me so pissed that we have to rely on them. And I hate that laptop that I have, I got it about 6 years ago. It has only one outlet or one input, whatever that is, the one place for the charger, and that's it. I know, you want everything so minimal and sleek and hardly any, but I'm like, God, the fact that they change wires so much. You know what I realized about myself? So this tour has been so much fun. The Whoops, I'm Awesome tour. The book came out October 25th. I've been in San Fran, LA, my LA show. Then I did Seattle, Portland, and Chicago this past weekend. I did 3 shows in Chicago. And this Saturday, the Bell House in Brooklyn. So that'll be fun. But it's been so much fun. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I've been doing Q&A after my set just to chat about the book and stuff. And my friend Marcela Arguello, who's fucking hilarious, she did my shows in Chicago and we talked about the book. And we realized, and I didn't realize this, but that I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. I don't conform. I don't like to do what everyone else does. I don't. And I feel really cool to think of it. I mean, it's like, it's true. I think of things, like, I don't know. I mean, I was thinking about, I've been doing some press things, which is great. It's great for the book. And I also love sharing and talking about it. And I love being out there. Not going to lie. But what I don't like is hair and makeup and wardrobe situations. I'm like, these people I work with, they're like, hey, you got to get this and you got to get your hair and makeup done. I'm like, what about no? What is this? Like, I don't like that layer. I know you have to do it, but no, you don't. I just think about it sometimes. I get pissed. I'm like, man, dudes go out there and they don't have to freaking worry about all that stuff. And I have to pay a lot for this stuff. And I'm like, I'm almost like, it hurts my feelings too. It's like, I'm naturally pretty. I don't need all that gunk. And that's what I'm going to start saying. I tell makeup people, I'm like, I got the cat eye. Don't even attempt it. I've conquered it. I've been doing it since high school. And I just don't like when I can't even see me, when it's just packed on. And they know that people, I mean, they're really talented artists out there that know how to just accentuate, the beautiful characteristics, qualities of a person's face. And, they know the good ones. They know how to, like, I remember Chris, who did my makeup at SNL, he knew how to, like, highlight my eyes and my smile. And I don't know, it was just, so I get nervous on that little end. I'm like, but also I love being a little more free and casual. I'm a casual person. I'm not fancy. I don't like it. Wearing a giant dress, I fucking hate it. That's how I was in my first Holy Communion. I had to wear a big white fluffy dress. And I remember crying at my party because some people were in jeans. My cousin was in jeans. And I was like throwing a fit. So I was like, I want to be in jeans. I don't want to be in this freaking fancy dress. It's still like that to this day. Cheers To all the rebels that have the lipstick on their mugs, cheers. To the ones that dye their hair different colors, cheers. To people with tattoos, I love them. All right. Okay, so I do have tattoos. Now, there's this beautiful one. This is my favorite. I have very soft, thin line tattoos, and this one on my outer arm is mountains, as I love mountains and the sun peeking out from it. Hannah Kay in Brooklyn. She's the artist. But anyway, I was at the TSA at the airport last week, and I was putting my luggage on the TSA belt, and the TSA guy was like, "Oh, hey, let me see your tattoo." And I showed him my mountain one, and I was like, "Isn't it pretty?" And he goes like this, yeah, I think I like it." I just found that so funny to just be that confident. I think I like it. I flew a couple of Alaska Airlines last week. Hey, Alaska, maybe get rid of that carpet. You got carpet walls. I don't know why. I think it's nasty. Doesn't carpet like hold all the gunk? I'm sure some people throw their moquitos in it. Moquitos is in Spanish for boogers. Or I don't know if it's a slang. But I also, when I see the carpet, you guys, I don't know if I've shared this on the pod before, but I used to love licking and smelling carpet. Of course I did. When I was a little kid, especially brand new carpet, I remember going to Home Depot with my family, and there'd be rugs, and I would just whiff them. Sometimes a tiny little lick, because I like the sensation on my tongue. All right, moving on. I haven't done that in a really long time, and I don't plan on it, but I have a lot of memories of limp. There was a plane I was on that had some turbulence. Man, I get so jealous of the people that can fall asleep in a chair. And they're going through turbulence. You ever see those people that just fall asleep they're in turbulence and they don't wake up? I want to say, I always look at that person because I get inspired. Like, wow, the turbulence must not be that bad. This guy don't wake up and he's just flopping around. I just want to be that. Just I'm acting it out if people can't see it. I always get inspired, like, man, that's really cool. Just turbulence flopping around. Sometimes I have this weird thought, and I visualize it. It's sometimes I think when the plane is taking off, what if that one seat in front of me is a little loose that day, and as we take off, it goes. And it just smashes me, and it's still going up the plane, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, she's smashed!" Just pancaked. And it'd be funnier even if both of our seats took off and we flew down the aisle and I'm smashed. That's a cartoon thought. Man, sometimes those pilots. They shared, you go too long. Like, sometimes the pilots will be like, or flight attendant, like, well, thank you for flying so-and-so airlines, and we have our card available. If you'd like to get some awards, just sign up right there at something.com, and you'll get the awards. And I'm like, man, just shut up. No one, maybe a lady, maybe someone I don't think anyone on the plane is like, "Oh, I'm glad you said that. I've been wanting to know how to get awards. Thank you. Thank goodness." No one cares. Oh, one time one time there was a flight attendant that was probably my favorite. When the plane took off, the flight attendant went on the intercom and went, "Wee!" And I was like, I love that person, and that's something I would do. Wee! I was singing most of the time. Whenever my phone dings, like a text or a ring, I get bothered. The email sound, I get bothered. All of it, I get bothered. I'm like, stop bothering me, I don't want to talk. But yet, the moment my plane lands, I turn off the airplane mode and I'm like, who called me? Am I popular? And then the phone, there's like no messages. And you're reminded, I'm nothing. No one cares. I was at a hotel in Seattle, I think, and in the shower there was a shampoo that said it was cilantro smell. I'm like, what's next? A Cholula shampoo? Okay, I want to know, do you guys ever take a bath in the hotels? I do. I love baths. But I probably should shower it down first in case the little pubes still hanging out. I did take a bath and I noticed there was a floating contact. And it wasn't mine. What are you going to do? I gotta talk about these kids and their backpacks when they travel. No, don't bother me. See, someone called, but there's too many unknown numbers that call us, huh? Not enough real people we know, just junk. God. Anyway, these kids with their giant ass backpacks. You could tell their backpacks are empty because there's dents in it. It's like there's so much air in there. What are you doing? What do you have in there? Couple boogers? Don't give me that. Look, I'm going to be straight with you. I'm just jealous of those kids that have Minion luggages, Frozen luggages, you know. Yeah, so I was thinking my backpacks, whenever I'm out and about, my zippers on my backpack, they're open. And I constantly get people telling me like, excuse me, your backpack's open. But they say it a little aggressive. I'm like, I don't, honestly, it's just journals and books and art supplies. There's nothing fancy, and also boogers. So good luck. Go ahead and reach in, bitch. Yeah, grab a Melissa booger. Enjoy. Oh, you know what I did the other day? This was good. You'll like this. This is definitely a piss Melissa move. So I was at the laundromat picking up clothes, and there was this couple and their little kid. The little kid was kind of all over, you know. I walk in with a unicorn t-shirt, okay? And they saw it, and they tell their kid, look, she has a unicorn t-shirt. Look. And this is what I did. I swear I did this. I closed up my shirt. I clenched in my boobies. You can't see my magic. I'm not going to show you my unicorn magic. Get your own. Yeah, I didn't say that, but I definitely clenched in. I hovered. I looked like I took the shape of Gollum.
You can't take my precious, my precious.
Gosh, that's the one voice I really want to get down. 30 years later.
Oh, my precious. I'm precious.
God damn. Try to watch some Lord of the Rings tonight. I want to conquer that one, you know. Can I share something? When I was a kid, I did watch this Mexican soap opera called Luz Clarita. Okay. Now, Luz Clarita was on Channel 34, and it was about this little girl. This is from what I remember. She was kind of bullied, kind of a misfit. She did have this like guardian angel, had some kind of superpowers, type of Matilda type of thing. And I loved her. And maybe I was like, I'm Luz Clarita. But I want to sing you guys the intro song from this novela. This is exactly how she sang it, okay? The artist is, I guess, Daniela Lujan. Okay.
Lo que más te falta, si quieres estar en el soleare. Lo que más te hace falta, si lo veo de este mundo de gracia, es gratis. Se corre en tu la ilusión, se maman se te empapas de amor. Si mi mano de dudosa color, lo que más te da falta. Luz clarita, luz clarita. En la oscuridad, Dios puso en la luz unas lágrimas. Se vuelva flor.
Isn't that cute? But what's so funny, that little voice, I know it's probably supposed to be her singing voice, but the lyrics of it, I looked up the translation. It's so funny because the lyrics are really gorgeous. What more do you need if you have the sun in the air? What more do you need if this beautiful world is free? If he runs to you, the light of illusion. If you wake, you soak of love. If my hand gives you your heat, what more do you need? Luz Clarita. In the darkness, I expose a light to them. A tear returns flower. That's really pretty. But yet the singing is
Luz clarita.
In third, fourth grade, one of my favorite singers was this Latin artist named Ana Gabriel. And I saw her in concert. She was one of my favorites. I was a little weird because in my household, we listened to a lot of the popular Latin artists. Alejandro Fernandez, Vicente. We had Juan Gabriel playing. We had Maná, Cristian Castro, Shakira, Selena, of course. I'm trying to think who else. Pepe Aguilar. Not to brag. Well, okay. We had friends growing up that were my dad's best friend at that time. He passed. It was a really tragic passing, but he managed all of these singers. And so I was a little lucky girl because I got to meet them and see them in concert, front row all the time, and it was so special. But just remembering Pepe Aguilar, it was like a family event or singing. It was some type of, but he sang, and I was like, oh my God, Pepe Aguilar's hot. And I had to be like 12 or 13, and I was starting to get horny. And I swear, after he sang a song, he gave me a kiss on the cheek, and I just thought it was the hottest. And I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if this was a dream or if it was reality, but either way, it was freaking hot. Yeah, but my favorite was Ana, and it was just funny because third, fourth grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, especially fourth grade, that was when Spice Girls was all the rage. Hanson was all the rage. Yeah, I wasn't into it. Everyone at school was like, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. And I'm just over here singing Ana like, Luna, guarda el borde, solo leve forte. I don't know what she was saying, but that's her voice. She had a raspy voice, and I loved it. Oh, I loved it. What was it? Cielito Lindo. Ay, 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 canta, no llores. Guárdale ganas de verte, él como tú. Que solo entre tus brazos te duerme, ¿quién como tú? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that was me as a kid. I don't know if I've told you guys or not, but I definitely go cross-eyed more often these days. No, let me explain. It's like if I'm looking down at something and I have to look up real fast, my eyes go a little, it takes some time adjusting. Watch, look, like if I look at this and I look at you, okay, ready? They cross a little. They're slow. My left eye is a little slower. And that's fine. But what sucks is, man, can't be a sexy ass actress in an action-packed movie. Can't be Catwoman and land on the floor and then look up at the screen and go cross-eyed. But you know, maybe they should make a superpower hero that does go cross-eyed a little. And when I do that, that makes the two people in front of me for a second, for a moment, become one and feel each other's pain. That's good. So you empathize and with other people. Ooh, that's my character. Don't take it, bitch. I've been doing that face a lot more. Little spicy face at shows. It's so fun. I did last week. I was at the Largo in LA. I did Judd Apatow's show. No big deal. But anyway, I was doing maybe 15 minutes, and I got the light, wrap it up, you know. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll wrap it up. But then Judd was on the side of the stage, and he goes, no, keep going. And I go, oh, and I tell the light person, I was like, Judd said I could keep going, so, So, I was like, damn, Alyssa, what is this? It's that rebel. She's breaking free, and I fucking love it. Aw, man. 1 second. It's really fall here in New York, and I love crunching on all the leaves on the floor. And I got this memory of when after one of my guitar lessons with my guitar teacher, as you know, really romantic about life, and the way he sees things is really beautiful. But he was walking me to my car after a lesson one time, and there was a bunch of leaves on the floor, and he picks one up and he goes, you know, when I see all these leaves, I just want to gather a bunch of them and put them in an art frame. It'd be really beautiful. And I said, funny, when I see all these leaves, I want to throw them in the friggin' trash. I didn't say that. I could never. I agreed. I was like, yeah. Oh, yeah. As I always agree with everyone. No, I did see a good Instagram meaningful post on one of those spiritual accounts. It said, this November, it's all about saying no, November. Saying no to things. And I was like, okay. I need that because I say yes way too much, and then I end up in a lot of trouble because I flake last minute, and then people get really pissed at me. God, I hate this. I have to say no more. And stop feeling bad about it. I'll work on it. I just have to maybe practice more at home. Just be like, no, thank you. No. Oh, next time. Let me think about it. That was something my therapist said. Just say, let me think about it. I'll let you know. I don't like this energy of phones. Anytime you get a text, it's like you feel like you need to reply right away. No, you don't. Wait a few days. Yeah, let them wait. Unless it's like an emergency, I'm But I'm just saying, if it's something, hey, Do you think you could be on my podcast? No! I got laughing with myself. I'm good. No, I'm trying to be better about replying. Slow yeses instead of a quick no. My friend Rashida told me that, and I was like, oof, that is a good one. Slow yes. I am someone, like I said, I'm a rebel. I don't conform. I don't go to nail places. I don't like that long nail stuff. I don't even like when the little white line shows on my nails. Once that appears, I cut it. I get right down to the skin. When I go to nail places, they almost make the fingers worse. I don't like when they push the cuticles. It's that layer over the nail at the top part. They push them back and it hurts. I always flinch and go, "Ay!" And usually then, like, there was one time I went to a nail salon and she was like, she yanked my hand and she was like, "I have to do it." And I was like, "But no, you don't. My cuticles are cute. Leave them." I guess it's not pretty for people. The fall's been good. I got this new plaid shirt, at a cool shop in Chicago. Spilled coffee on it this morning. Whatever. I guess it's added artwork. But I really like it. I think it's really pretty. This green is good on me. That is it. I hope you're enjoying the book. I know I've been meaning to do a reading of the book soon, so stay tuned for that. Who knows when it will be. But I want to read it and follow along for you. I think that'd be really sweet. So I'll get to that ASAP. You guys are wonderful. Hope you're enjoying the book. If you fill out any activities or color in any artwork, or just tag me. I want to see what the work you've been doing. It makes me inspired and happy, and smell it too. The paper smells all right. I've smelled better paper, but it's okay. Yeah, thank you guys so much for everyone that's been coming out to the shows. It's just been a dream. You guys rock. Be well.
Laughing with myself, that's the way I wanna be. Laughing with myself, that's the brightest side of me.